Please, King. You have the honor of being the very...
Hello, hello. Good to see you. Whoa, am I low? Seems low? No? What? Nothing's really high. What the heck? I was setting everything up yesterday, and now everything is different and wrong. Terribly, terribly wrong. See if we can get this thing going here. Okay, wow. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Hello, Wholesome Al. Hello, Samus. Hello, you, Quiz. Good to see you. Still trying to work out exactly what I'm doing here, because the newest thing that I've tried to do is I've tried to create or try to stream on Twitch or TikTok. No, X. Holy mackerel, with chat. And unfortunately, it is not as straightforward as you'd think it would be. Like, it's not at all. So it's kind of messed up right now. In fact, it's playing yesterday's stream. So like, how messed up is that? So I'm gonna see if I can fix that. So I think it's studio.x.com. studio.x.com. I think. Apply. Yep. I was right. Hello, ukulele. So now if I go to my producer, I go to live. I'm currently live. I go there. Nice. And theoretically, I should have chat. Theoretically. Where's chat? What's on the side? Golly, that's annoying. Okay, well, I don't know where to put this now. I copy the current address, okay. And then this is a terrible system. I've decided that this is just a terrible system. There's no way to get chat from this screen? That's crazy. So, hello, how you doing? I'm working on trying to figure out how it's a silly, stupid thing that I'm trying to get X to have chat, and X is not like easy to do that with. And so I'm going to try to cheese it for now. Yeah, there you go. I cheesed it, but it's not natural at all. There you go. All right. So that's something. It's something, as the meme says. Good to see you. Watch you over 42 hours this year. Well, I've streamed way more than that. I think I streamed 168 hours. Is that how much I streamed according to the chart, the whatever chart thing, the end of the year, shenanigans that they do. So that's, yeah, it's crazy. I honestly, I think one year I streamed over 200, and it was so this year's been off. Yeah. Although I did actually have a time off where I was, I took a little sabbatical for a little while. That messed things up. I missed a couple streams, but things seem to have ironed themselves out by the end of the year here. Hopefully, we're going to be able to keep the rhythm going. How are you guys doing? How's things? Good to see you, Double Cherry Bash and friends. Welcome, random dude. How are you guys? It's going to be a big. Let's start, how do we say this? There's a lot of cool things happening. Hello, Nurse Nerd. A lot of cool things happening right now, and that is the big one is that I last night I spent some time kind of fixing my room. Number one dumbest thing, and that is if you guys have seen pictures of my desk, you've seen that my monitor was on Lego, right? Because the monitor was too low, and I'm just like, this is dumb. The monitor is way too low. And so I got to build it up. Like, why would they make a monitor that's, just like always wrong? And it wasn't until yesterday. And I've had this monitor now for what? Almost 2 years? Maybe a year and a half? It wasn't until yesterday that I figured out, and I don't know if I had like an epiphany or something, that you could tilt the monitor. Because I've tried. I'm like, this is really hard. I can't move it. Maybe it doesn't tilt. That's so dumb. And I went and I Googled it. And I'm like, does the monitor tilt? And the answer was, yeah, of course it does. It's in the chart. It's just really stiff. Grab it by the top and the bottom and just give it a good, which you don't want to do with a really thin monitor, right? Like, you don't want to break that thing in half. And I did that, and now it's facing up, which means I got rid of the Lego, which means I have more space. Because I have the prompter now, I was able to cut this whole thing off. Look at this. Like this thing here. This is the arm system, not the leg. I know it's gone now. The Duplo is no longer. So it's like I was using this thing, and that was kind of holding up the screen, and then on that, no, that was holding up the camera. And then, hello, Andrea Kolimba. Good to see you. And then this was attached to that. And that was holding up the little screen that I was reading chat on, right? Oh, no worries, man. Good to see you, Zorianic. Or Zor. Yeah, Zor. That works. Yeah, so I did this, right? So this was connected. And so it was a big conglomerate. But because the Elgato came with a stand, I now have single stand. And it's just kind of, it's just there. It's working really good. So now I have these other things I don't know what to do with. I'm sure I'll find something, especially since I'm going to be doing VTuber stuff, right? So because I'm doing VTuber stuff, that means that I get to try to figure out how to like do the put the little camera, and I got to figure out all the buttons. It's gonna be a thing. It's fine. It's gonna be a thing. Hopefully you guys are going to appreciate the content that's coming out. I've been really excited about it. This morning I woke up, first thing I wanted to do was to figure out B-roll and what I'm going to shoot and kind of be really specific about it. I came up with an epiphany, another one. Apparently I have them regularly now. And that is I can shoot both videos in that location. Like it's it's what's cool about it is it is I'm coming up with an illustration to be there, right? So how's Andrea today? Good to see you. Essentially, like, I'm in a gaming store and I'm surrounded by retro gaming, and I'm like, I don't want to just like speak the normal what I was going to say before. I don't want to do that. Yes, hello, random dude. I said hi to you too. I want to use the environment as the metaphor, and all of a sudden I'm coming up with ideas for what I could do, right? Like, you know, old games used to come with manuals. You know, we don't have a manual illustration. Here's, you know, purpose. And then they actually have like Warhammer and D&D and like all kinds of other stuff on tables that are, you know, they play it. And so it would make a perfect illustration to be able to have kind of the dice and have some of the little figurines there to be all about the classes and the roles. So I think it's going to work out. I'm going to try to be really efficient about it. They don't want me there all day. Like, I think maybe if I take 2 hours out of their life, it's probably going to be, that's more than, you know, asking too much. But since they're going to be in the video, and I'll make sure I credit them and stuff, so it's not so bad. It's not like they're going to get a ton of press from it, but at least it'll be in something. And my hope is that it'll look good. So to follow up on yesterday's conversation, you know, yesterday's what do you call fundraiser for the little piece of device, I actually raised the money after stream. Someone went and watched the VOD, and then after they watched the VOD, they contacted me. He's like, how much more do you need? And I'm like, well, this is how much I want. It would be great. And then they sent me more than enough, you know, more than enough. So it's I was able to get that thing, which is really cool because it's a gimbal. It has some features. It does auto tracking. So like I could theoretically do this, you know, and walk around in the store while talking, and it would follow me. Even if I put it rule of thirds on the side, apparently it'll follow me, which is, I think, pretty cool. It's going to be a lot to learn all at once, but I'll do my best. And of course, you know, like, it's not going to be perfect. I know that, right? It's not going to be perfect, but what it will be is my best attempt. Is that good enough? Can it just be good enough? Yeah, exactly. So it should be good. Power went out in PEI. I didn't know that. We had a power outage here. My daughter was at work and all the power went out, and so she just ended up shutting down and coming home, which is good unless you know you have to pay your bills and you want money, in which case no, it's not good. Cool. So that's me. How are you? Golly, I feel like I've talked about myself so much lately. Not nearly enough about you know, you guys and whatnot, but there's so many fun things happening. There's so many exciting things that I want to share with you guys. Like, there's just cool stuff, man. Really cool stuff. So I shouldn't feel bad about being excited, but I also don't want to be like, I don't know. It's not about me. It's about how I can serve you and the content that I can create to serve you and the community that we're building, right? All that stuff. So, hello, good to see you. We're going to be doing two things today. One is we're doing weird pictures. We're going to be checking out I got some weird pictures and a weird video, just a really weird video. I'm going to get your opinion on it because I don't know where I stand on it. And then we're going to jump into a game that is called, the actual game is called Golf Club Nostalgia. That's the name of the game, Golf Club Nostalgia. And it's such a neat game. Like, it's highly rated, but it's you're a spaceman and you're on what I assume is post-apocalyptic Earth, and there's vibe music in the background while you're playing golf. So, oh, good for you, worked out. Hey, far out, man. Yeah, you said you did the health video, right? The weight loss video. So yeah, you must know some stuff and care about your health. I, on the other hand, am just hoping I don't die. That's my plan. Try not to die. At some point, once I feel like at some point, once things kind of iron themselves out and I'm able to kind of have a conversation about, you know, my rhythm, you know, be able to kind of say to myself, this is my rhythm. Hey, DJ. Then once I get the rhythm, then I can finally, like, I don't know, work in a walk. I know that's not the right way to do it. know that's not the right way to do it. Well, how tall are you? Because that matters. It matters. Like if you're 5'4", that's a problem. You know. Don't say only. 30 is a lot, dude. 30 is a lot, right? If you're losing a pound a week, right, or a pound and a half, which is the healthy, 2 if you're pushing it, then that means that you have been consistently losing weight now for 15, maybe even 20 weeks. That's a big deal. That means you've been consistent in your approach for months. That's a big deal. Most people can't handle it for a day, let alone months. So pat yourself on the back, dude. It's a journey, not a destination. Weight loss and health and stuff like that, you're never going to get there. You're always slipping. The atrophy is real, but at the same time, once you figure out your system and once you figure out what you're going to eat and things like that, like it's easier, but you're also surrounded by temptation all the time. And if you grew up like I did, which is food is everything. Right? Food is everything. Food is when you feel sad, you eat. When you feel happy, you eat. When you have friends over, you eat. When you watch a movie, you eat. When you go to the theater, you eat. When you go to the mall, you eat. Like that's just how I grew up. Everything was food, and which was great. But then now, as I'm trying to adapt kind of life, like it's just not compatible with being this age. Doesn't work. I can just stand to lose 30 pounds. Gonna try to do some lightsaber workouts. Oh really? Oh cool. That's a thing? That's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, that's fun. You're gonna have wicked powerful wrists. I was impressed when Quiz went on stage for the cosplay and he had a movement worked out, you know, and I thought that's really good. If you were like do something, you know, Sith like or Star Warsy, I wouldn't be able to come up with that. I wonder how long it took you to come up with the little routine, you know, as you were posing. Like, was it something you thought about, or was it in the moment? Thanks for motivation. Glad to find your page. I asked God to help me stop eating all the time. That was a big help. Yeah, I mean, it's humans are bad at starting. How am I going to put this? Humans are bad at stopping things. Humans are bad at stopping things. We are much better at replacing things. Right. So that's one of the problems that people generally have is that they like, I'm going to stop eating. And then they sit around like, I'm hungry. And it's like, that's no way to live. Right. It's not a good thing. Hey, Chadetter. Let's go with that. Hey, I appreciate that. Welcome, Nova Scotia. We got PEI in the house and we got Nova Scotia. That's sick. Good to see you. Just did the offensive step for the lightsaber battle workshop. Oh, okay. Oh, you did. Oh, it was like the thing you learned the day before. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. So Zor, like the idea is if you can find something to replace it with, then you'll do a lot better. The replacing thing is not easy. It is like what do I replace evening eating with? Like, what do I, by the time I'm tired in the evening and I'm not, you know, whatever, you know, I don't want to replace it with exercise because I don't want to do that. You know, I'm not going to go for a walk. And so you feel like a failure because you don't do the thing. But if you can replace it with, you know, eating something healthier, then you're still doing it. And it's just a matter of having the willpower to choose that instead of the other thing. And yeah, stopping is hard. Replacing is much easier. Much, much easier. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this chat thing because doggone, Twitter is a pain, or X rather. It's a pain. I have a lot of things happening over here, and it is a lot of it is just is annoying. I'll figure it out. All right, so I'll tell you what. Before I jump into the weirdness, and I got 4 pictures to show you. Normally I've got like 12, 15. The weirdness has just not been there lately, and so I'll show you that, and then you tell me. But before that, do you have any questions? Anybody want to bring anything up? We talked a lot yesterday about content creation and purpose and life and self, and today and usually on Monday. What did we talk about on Monday? We had a big topic on Monday. Oh yeah, AI. Yeah, we talked about the AI sort of mecha Hitler situation. So we've covered a lot, and so I want to make sure, but before we get into the kind of the weirdness and the difference and the stuff with it's a bit more fun, that whatever you got in your heart you want to bring up, we can chat about. If not, we can move into the weirdness and just kind of have fun. I'm looking forward to trying that game. I really am. It should be interesting. It doesn't look like it's particularly graphical. Like it's not like super pretty or anything, but it does look fun. So I like golf games. Who doesn't like golf games? Mario Tennis, Mario Golf, right? Those are fun. This isn't like that, but it's it's not 3-dimensional. It's actually 2D, the side scroller. We'll see. Actually, I have something for you to look up. Oh, look up. Okay, then what? I'm actually using my washing machine right now. Oh, good. Well, there you go. Horizon Steel Frontiers. All right, let's do it. We got another more news on the Horizon front. It happens more regularly than you think, where you've got Horizon stuff happening in gaming news. Like the last one was Lego Horizon. I thought it was really cool, and we played it. Horizon Steel Frontiers. What's that? Surprise announcement and trailer. Ooh, a trailer. I'm putting my headphones on. Hey, hold on. Don't be jumping into anything yet. Trailer looks good. Do we have sound? Does this have sound? This should have sound. Do you hear anything? I don't. Game main. Wow. Okay, cool. This definitely has sound. Why can't I hear it? You hear me? Yeah, but this definitely looks like it has something. Where's the video? Video. There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. More! That's not a robot. That's a robot. Nice. Nice shot. Yeah, and then you take it over? Yep. Using the power of the mind meld. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna say something that it does work in the news, okay? So as soon as I saw the character, my first thought was, oh, look, they took player feedback about making Aloy hotter. Which I think is stupid. I agree, it's stupid. Aloy is a great character, and I think she fits the world perfectly, and I think she's awesome. I'm a huge Aloy fan, and she's great. But I looked at this, I'm like, oh, look, they made her, look more traditionally hot. Oh, good. Aloy's great. I like Aloy. I think she's an awesome character. She's got great snark. I think she looks really good character. But that was just my first thought was like, oh, look, they made her conventionally attractive. But that's not Aloy. That's someone else. Hold on, back up. That's interesting. It's hard to see from sort of the ground level. You do spend a lot of time in the sky, but like there's a lot going on here. This is a land I don't remember seeing before. You tell me, Sarah, is this highlight gate? But in a negative way. It's a neutral statement. You know, it's a new character, whatever. Better than, oh, for sure. MC Star Wars Outlaws. I think so. I don't know. I watched the trailer, so I don't know much about it, but I'm on Team Aloy all the way. But this looks different. Like I can see the long neck in the background there, and you know, but it looks very, I don't know. Are we in a different part of the city? Is this like a New York thing? Can we identify it just based on bridges? Where are we here? Maybe we're in Toronto. Wouldn't that be nice? Go to Canada for a change. Wow, good catch. What? Is that a monkey? What are you? Is that a monkey? It looks like a cat. Kinda. Oh, it's a hippo? No, hippos don't do that. Hippos definitely don't do that. Is it just generic robot monster? Or is it, do they know about more about robots than I do? Or I mean dinosaurs. Yeah, it wouldn't be nice. Yeah. Oh, this is MMO? I didn't know that. Yeah, and you can't spell free falling. Oh, multiplayer. Is that what the deal is? How's that work? Sure. I'll just jump off the cliff. She is very gravity prone. Haha, your face exploded. At least they still use bows and arrows. I quit my job. I can't sustain the 3-hour commute. Got a new one, working 10 minutes from home for more money. Well, good. Dude, you had a hard time with the other commute. I mean, you like the podcast and stuff, but like, yeah, that was, I didn't know you were driving that far. Like you were driving equally far for that job, the psychology job, I think, right? Than you were for the car job. Like that, I'm glad. At least you're 10 minutes from home. That's infinitely better. Good for you. I'm glad. Hey there, Hannah. Wait, you went back to the Subaru job? I thought you quit that, went to school, and we're moving on to bigger, better things. Clearly, I wasn't caught up on the latest. I'll turn it down a smidge. Is it confused about my... No, it's still ultra wide. Okay, we're good. Outside, how cold is it? You went from it's too cold I can't to be inside to I'm outside with the kitties? Good for you. Yeah, I know you fight robots. Tell me something else. Horizon, Steel Frontiers. I needed money. I got bored of being stay-at-home dad. Yeah, so we went back. I thought you went to school. I remember the Subaru thing, but I thought you just went to school.
안녕하세요. NC소프트의 김택진입니다.
Hello, I'm taking Kim
여러분께
from.
NC의
Okay.
새로운 프로젝트
I guess I could turn off their closed captioning since it has closed captioning.
프론티어스를 마침내 선보일 수 있게 되어 기쁘다 생각합니다. 2017년
It's Korean.
호라이즌 제로돈을 만났을 때
You tell because the 감사합니다.
감 넘치는 그 세계에 저는 바로 빠져들었습니다. 거대한 기계 생명체와의 전투에 흥분을 감출 수 없었고 미스테리한 내러티브는 저의 호기심을 자극하며 그 세계 끝까지 가게 만들었습니다. 하지만 동시에 이 재미 가득한 세계를 홀로 모험해야 한다는 점은
It is a wonderful world. It really is.
이런
Beautiful world.
세계에서 다른 사람을 만나 함께 협력하며 거대한 기계 생명체와 전투를 한다면 그 얼마나 재미있을까?
I wonder how the optimization is going to be
기계
though.
생명체라면 판타지
Like-
몬스터보다 훨씬 새롭고 더 재밌을 거란 확신이 있었습니다.
Sorry, what do you mean you got up too late to get a new PC? Like, is it it's being shipped and you missed it, or is in you you can't go to the store anymore? Like, what was that? So grad school, by the way, 4.0, nice, sick, good for you. You got to keep up with the wife, obviously. Hoodie and PJs, let's go. Good for you. Fresh air is a good thing. Dude, I love Horizon. It is top 3 in game of all time for me. Marvel Spider-Man is in the top 3. I'm trying to remember the top of the list up top. Maybe Detroit Become Human. Maybe. But anyway, it's great because it's all the things I like, man. It's got really cool environment. It's open world, but it also has a stellar story. I get to use a bow and arrow. That's a big one, man. Oh, it delivered to the apartment. Oh, that sucks. Hey, Libby. Hey, Libby, you'll get it. You'll get it. That sucks. I set up my new because I'm looking. You guys have noticed I'm looking directly at you when it comes to my chat because I've got a prompter set up now. And what a pain. That took me 3 hours, dude. And quiz is like 3 hours? Really? It took me like 20 minutes. but I took, like I said, I had to take apart my whole office in order to set up one prompter because that's how I roll. But it was but yeah, it was fun. Hopefully you have fun when you get to set up your stuff too. I love setting crap like that up. So fun. I've also got a few more things from the apartment, and yeah, remaining releases. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Yeah, well, you're doing it at light speed. You'd think that would take a year, but crazy that you're able to do it that fast. So I share this with you. I saw, yeah, for sure, it's so good. I'm such a fan. Yeah, like bow and arrow and really cool, kind of repelling. Lots of rad environments. Just neat. You have to be accurate, but then you can make it easier. It's got all the stuff I like in a game. You love rearranging your setup. I do too. I need to not do that as much because it's like it's at some point you just got to go with what you go with, you know. I totally am. It's like I should show you. I'll show you once it's set up. Like today, for example, like I filled up all the USB ports in my computer already. Like stupid. So I went and got my old USB hub. Fortunately, I had one and I was able to plug it in, and it was USB 3.0, which is good. I don't know how I got it, but good for me. And so that needed a plug. Went to look for my plugs. No plugs left in the room. I'm like, what? So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna try unplugging this thing, and then I unplug that thing, and then I move this, and it like just plugging in my USB router or USB hub took me 25 minutes, man. That's how bad it is, okay? Hey, Leah Spaghetti, good to see you. He's been planning this? Who's been planning what? Lego Horizon Adventure with getting it's repetitive, so it's fun, and since you know the world, you'll get some of the jokes. It's kind of neat to kind of set up your little environment with Lego and kind of see some different things. The characters themselves are all voiced by the same people, or at least for the most part, I think the same people. But it's and hearing Aloy with like a really chipper kind of funny voice is hilarious. But the gameplay itself, like it's got a loop, man. So like you go to you fall into this environment, you shoot robots, you go to one of those pyramids, you walk through, you shoot robots, and you parkour a little bit. You go to your land that you like, the main land, and then you unlock some stuff there, and then you repeat, right? So like if you're into just kind of doing the battle thing, upgrading your character, using the stuff from the game, like say the tripwire or the arrows, different kind of power-ups, that's kind of fun, and equipping the whole time, so it's funny. But I would say that it's very simple. Like it's no Horizon, obviously. It's very simple, so you gotta be okay with kind of the loop. I got it for like $30, so I was like, I'm like, if it's on sale, it's not that much. I wanted to play it. I played it. I got to the end. I enjoyed it. I played it on the airport, on the airplane. I was playing the extra level, so I thought it was fun. But I would say that if you're expecting like a big adventure, don't. It's not that. It's just it's like a little, kind of like a fan game that has some neat elements and good voice acting. That's it. Let my desk for the car station noise. Yeah, getting started fresh. That's always fun. It's always fun to have a new setup and kind of be able to put things where you want them. And then if you're like me, obsess over one thing.
이 매력적인 세계관을 바탕으로 MMO를 만들고 싶었던 거죠. 마침내 그 꿈을 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스로 이루게 되어 오늘 여러분께 처음 소개해드리게 되었습니다. 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스는 NC에게 새로운 도전이자
Sorry, my bad. So I don't want to argue with the creator because I haven't seen it, obviously, but it does look extremely detailed and very large and whatnot. And so like it kind of makes me hesitate, because are these cinematic trailers or is this in-game footage? I don't remember. It says this is it's alpha footage, so it's within the game, which is great. Now, I've been playing some Where Winds Meet. Right, so Where Winds Meet, beautiful game. So if Where Winds Meet can pull off looking that cool, the sunsets and mountains and really beautiful environments, then I think that they can do it too. I just hope that they're not over-promising and under-delivering. I really hope that they're able to do what they're able to do, especially considering if they're going to have a bunch of multiple people playing, usually in the same environment and all the rest of that. It's gonna need a lot more processing power. So I guess we'll see. Oh, you think they're going to live service it? They're going to, right? They have to. The only way this is going to pay for itself is if they do live service and like getting cosmetics and different bows and arrows and guns and all the rest of that. Like if it's going to be, it's free, right? Is this thing, that's what kind of, I get the impression that it's going to be free online and live service.
마침내 그 꿈을 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스로 이루게 되어 오늘 여러분께 처음 소개해드리게 되었습니다. 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스는 NC에게 새로운 도전이자 앞으로 펼쳐질 새로운 여정의 출발점입니다.
Yeah, it's been pretty close. You're right.
NC 그리고 게릴라 게임스가 협력하여 만들어낸 새로운 호라이즌을 기대해 주시기 바랍니다.
Now what are we doing?
Hi, I'm Jan Bart van Beek.
What's
I'm
up?
the studio director at Guerrilla, and I also lead our art and animation teams. And I was the one who originally came up with the concept of the Horizon franchise.
Did you? Oh my God.
Horizon is incredibly special to me and to everyone at Guerrilla. This world we've poured our hearts and souls into is a place where humanity, nature, and technology are constantly colliding. It's become a vibrant and living world, full of stories, tribal cultures, and of course those incredible animal-like machines that rule the land.
I guess you'll be able to build your own character
From the very
too.
beginning of creating this franchise, we've imagined the Horizon universe as one that could be experienced in many different ways. Horizon Steel Frontiers is a full-fledged MMORPG
Definitely.
that NCSoft has built specifically
Korean.
for mobile.
Yeah.
Now, with Steel Frontiers, you can step into this world.
That's what I said at the beginning. As soon as he said "kamsamida," I'm like, oh, it's Korean. You know that from the kamsamida.
Anytime. Players take the role of machine hunters, chasing opportunity in a region called the Deadlands. This is inspired by Arizona.
Also, you're Spider-Man.
You're sharing the frontier with thousands
Mexico.
of other players. Sometimes working.
I think I heard about that somewhere. I think I heard somewhere that they were making it in Mexico. Yeah, because they did Las Vegas, they did California. I guess the next natural thing would not be, Toronto, Ontario. And Mexico does make sense.
To take down machines, and other times competing with rival tribes or fighting over resources. And that mix of cooperation and competition creates moments that you could never script. Now, at the heart of the story is the search and competition creates moments that you could never script.
Right there. I assume that's a glitch. Two pieces floating in the air. Just kind of up there doing nothing. Right there and right there. That's interesting. Also, Aloy had a charged attack, but it wasn't nearly that powerful. But we got a while remotely. Like, is there anything final for Dread? I wouldn't. Yeah, don't hold your breath. I don't know if they've been working on this. Built for mobile? Is that what he said? Hey, Arcone. Well, if Mexico can getting any money, I'd be surprised. But yeah.
Now, at the heart of Horizon's story is the search for the balance between humanity,
Monster Hunter.
nature, and technology.
She got bunny ears.
Sometimes that's harmony, sometimes that's conflict.
Panda ears.
It always creates a world filled with mystery and beauty. What we want players to feel is the world's resilience and its hope. And that even when everything seems overwhelming,
those are the cats.
Humanity can adapt, it can survive, and finds meaning in the world.
Subzo!
We've already had groups of guerrillas playing.
What's happening? We're excited. We're excited about the new Horizon thing. It's all very distracting. We were going to jump into some weirdness and then get into a game, but Sarah came in and told me about this that I have not seen before, so I'm excited. How you doing, man? How's Zoe? Yeah, that was the cats from Monster Hunter. You said Monster Hunter now? Now going back and thinking through the trailer, like that's very Monster Hunter-y, isn't it? Very, very so. Go into an environment, fight with your friends, kill a monster, come back, get some dudes make you some ball-shaped things that'll up your powers. Yeah, all right.
Can survive and finds meaning in the world. We've already had groups of guerrillas playing Horizon Steel Frontiers together in the office, and it's really amazing. Whenever I get a chance to jump in on
that's
a
fun
gameplay test, what really stands out is Steel Frontiers' distinct tone and atmosphere.
Did Horizon have a grappling hook? I can't remember. Did they? Like a lovesick puppy? That's funny. I have a puppy now, and he follows my wife around the house. And it's chilling at lunch, moment going through stream, saying hello. I appreciate that, dude. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we're doing. It's always nice to get a hello. He's right that the environments are very cool. Like going into those big triangle pyramid things. What are they called? Cauldrons. That's super fun, super unique.
It has a unique identity of its own, and that's been brought to life by NCSoft's developers.
Was there?
But it fits
Grapple
perfectly
upgrade
with the Horizon universe, and that balance between the essence of Horizon and something fresh that really excites me about this project.
I don't know if you're going to be able to set it to easy mode if everybody's kind of playing together, right? Like if we're all in the same land fighting the same thing.
안녕하세요. 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스의 총괄 프로듀서 이성구입니다.
Busy in bubbles. Oh, that's adorable.
처음 선보이게 되어 조금 긴장되기도 하지만 동시에 굉장히 설레네요. 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스의 핵심 컨셉은 한마디로 압도적인 사이즈의 기계를 공략하는 즐거움입니다.
You should have said Monster Hunter.
거대한 기계를
Yeah,
공략하는
the thrill. You see what he said there? He said,
이 프로젝트를 세상에 처음
I'm a bit nervous to
선보이게
share the project with the world, but excited. And then
굉장히 설레네요.
the core concept of Horizon Steel Frontiers can be summed up in one phrase: the thrill of taking down colossal machines. That's literally Monster Hunter. Cool.
거대한 기계를 공략하는
But that's not an MMO.
호라이즌 시리즈가 가진
Is Monster Hunter an
가장 큰
MMO? I don't think
매력이잖아요.
so.
저희는 이 경험을 MMORPG의 영역으로 확장시키고
Like,
있습니다.
it's not massive multiplayer.
가장 중점을 보이는 부분은 MMORPG에 맞는
What's up,
새로운
Jones?
전투 경험을 설계하는 것입니다. 먼저 거대 기계 공략 과정에서 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스만의 독창적인 재미를 더하고 있습니다. 예를 들어 기계 몬스터의
After destroying a specific part of the machine,
풀캐스트를
you quickly approach and climbing on using a pullcaster. Oh, the pullcaster. Yeah. Okay, that's what it was.
상태 이상 효과를
Yeah.
발휘할 수 있고요.
I remember that.
전투 중에 기계 몬스터가 드랍한 무기를 마운트에 싣고 들고 다니다가 다른 전투에 활용하는 방식도 가능합니다. 거대 기계 공략의 중심에는 협력과 전략 두 가지 키워드가 핵심 가치로
Ew,
자리 잡고
strategy,
있습니다.
gross.
거대 기계 공략 과정에서
I'm bad at strategy.
역할을 수행하고 전략적으로 행동해야 하며 유기적으로 협력해야 합니다.
Oh, okay. Quiz says MMOs tend to have scaled content. Main story and expansion are for everyone, and dungeons and raids is where higher skilled players shine. Yeah, and you just don't go there. This, hey Bob, this is Horizon Steel Frontiers, which is the MMO of the Horizon universe. So I'm a big fan of Horizon, and this is like the new version that's coming out that's going to have multiplayer in it. I don't know. As soon as I hear this is all about fighting monsters, strategy, and playing with others, I'm tuning out, right? Forbidden West. Okay, yeah. Okay. Honestly, I'm starting to remember because he said pullcaster, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I remember something about zipping around. Yeah, that was fun. I remember that. Because I remember that one spot where you were on pillars and you had to zip across. Yeah, obviously they had grappling hook. I'm just been a while, man. You'd be into that? Yeah, it's Monster Hunter but Horizon. That's exactly what it is. And I played Monster Hunter, didn't like it, came back to it 2 years later, and did like it. I actually enjoyed the gameplay of Monster Hunter, but I wonder if yeah, maybe I get to use bows and arrows. That's again, that comes down to it. Just I'm not good at strategy. I'd be a problem. Why I played Monster Hunter, the world, I think, not the newest one, the one before that. Love Horizon, no interest in MMOs. Yeah, I think that's going to be one of the challenges that they have is Horizon is a great single player experience. I was watching a video talking about video games and what people want, and 60-some% of gamers want single player experiences, right? Single player experiences is a lot more fun by yourself on your computer, more controlled, like you kind of, but as soon as you introduce other people, you introduce random elements, you introduce, potential trolls, you introduce communicating with other people, you introduce gameplay that requires multiple different kinds of classes in order to get something done. Kind of like Rise. Is that it? Rise. Okay. Multiple classes that, like, say, the new Elden Ring multiplayer thing, right? As soon as you bring all that together, it could be cool. But at the same time, you need friends. You need, like my son got it and he loves Elden Ring. He played the son out of it, 100%ed everything. He's currently playing Dark Souls 2, getting his butt handed to him because he's done 1, he's done 3, he's done Elden Ring. He's played, and done all of them. 2 is killing him. But like the problem with the new Elden Ring game was it's like I need friends to play it. Right? They have to be available. I can't fight them, I can't it's built to have friends with you. Otherwise it's not as fun a game. Like the idea of playing with others, but it's hard. It's hard finding players to play, and then it's hard to find players at your level, and it's hard to find players that you want to hang out with that you don't know aren't trolls. And it's like I played Valorant forever ago. And Valorant, I remember jumping in there and I was playing for a little bit and some guy was like yelling in my ears something about something I should have done. And I don't know what he wanted because I'd never played before. And he was just like do something, and I'm like, I don't even know how to chat. I don't even know where that is on the. And then he's like, fine, whatever. I'm like, well, that wasn't fun. You know, I immediately was like, if I'm just going to jump into a place and then people are going to get mad at me because I don't know what I'm doing, then I don't want to play. I'll go find something I do know what I'm doing, right? Or online when you are. Yeah, there's another one. Yeah, exactly. I'm playing GW2 with XP Church, over 200 members for a brand new guild. Oh, sick. GW. Guild Wars, right? Guild Wars 2, is that what it is? Friends or collabs? I'm bad at both. Literally. Yeah.
이러한 전투 방식과 설정들은 대규모 전투에서 훨씬 더
Well, it's a lot of blue things to shoot. That's a big monster.
MMORPG만이 줄 수 있는
Well, that's scary, man. That's huge. I don't like that at all.
스틸 프론티어스에서는 모든 유저분들이 주인공입니다.
Every player's a hero except for one, which is a liability, and that's me.
감성을 마음껏 표현할 수 있도록 커스터마이징에 많은 공을 들이고 있습니다. 아주 세밀한 부분까지 직접
there's a good
조절할
one.
수 있도록 말이죠.
And take too seriously or don't care how other feels. Yeah. I mean, yeah, as soon as you get other people into the mix, right? It could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. The whole argument behind the gaming environment for digital missions is that we believe that people can get together, you have shared experiences, and build relationships over these games. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. There are some people who it's gated for because they don't play it, they don't know how to play it, they're learning, they don't have the time, they have to go to work, they don't have the sort of inclination, but they want to have friends, and so therefore they feel like they're either being left behind, or they feel like they're being a liability, or they feel like everybody's playing without them, kind of thing. So it can be really, really dicey. I'm glad that there's 7 billion games out there, but like if you get this thing, I personally struggle with the friendship / like collab thing. I always have. I'm really bad at it. So if it's required, I don't know if I'm going to be able to play. Yeah. I've met a lot of nice people who play games that are very complicated, that are willing to kind of take you through and give you a kind of tutorial and etc. But there are also some jerky people out there too. I have met many, but like I tend to avoid those kind of things. One of the things I heard of Destiny 2 was the raids. You need so many people to play it, and I'm the one that's always dying. Yeah, and I have a team that's okay with carrying you. And if you're carrying, then part of that's not fun too. Because if you're just following along while everyone's mowing everything down and you're just kind of walking behind them, you're like, well, I'm not really playing. And then as soon as they're like, well, play, and you get exploded immediately because you don't know what you're doing, then you feel like you're letting everybody down. It's a mixed thing. I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm not representing it well enough, right? Oh yeah, Fortnite, run and hide. And to me, that's how people play Fortnite. They run, they don't see anybody, and then they die.
먼저 캐릭터 생성 과정에 호라이즌 원작의 부족 컨셉을 녹여냈습니다. 노라, 테낙스, 우타루, 오세람 등 다양한 부족 중 선호하는 부족을 선택해 캐릭터를 생성할 수 있죠. 저희는 유저분들이 원하는 외형을 최대한 구현할 수 있도록 높은 자유도의 커스터마이징을 제공할 계획입니다. 얼굴, 체형, 헤어, 메이크업 등 기본적인 요소를 시작으로 세부적인 부분까지 마음껏 조절할 수 있습니다. 이렇게 만들어진 외형은 다른 유저들과 공유할 수도 있습니다. 단순히 캐릭터를 만드는 것을 끝나는 게 아니라 자신만의 개성을 뽐내고 서로의 창작물에서 영감을 얻어 캐릭터를 다시 꾸밀 수도 있죠. 여러분의 개성이 담긴 멋진 기계 사냥꾼의 모습으로 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스를 탐험해 보시기 바랍니다.
I want bunny ears.
호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스의 세상 속에서 자신만의 캐릭터를 육성하고
Yeah, exactly. It could take a couple updates.
기계 사냥꾼으로 살아가는 이야기. 여러분이 하루빨리 이 모험의 주인공이 되는 모습을 보고 싶습니다. 저희도 그날을 위해 최선을 다하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
감사합니다. They say it every 5 seconds in Korea. That's how you know that's Korean. That is super interesting. What a fascinating game. It looks like it could be a lot of fun. Like I really like Horizon. It's gonna be really cool. I know it's gonna be cool. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, there's a gameplay trailer. Hold on a second here. We're gonna watch one more trailer because that looks like it could be fun. There's the boring part of Monster Hunter. Run over here, buy a thing, run over here, buy a thing, run over here, buy a thing. Level up, level up, level up. Like New World. Yeah, right? Quiz? Yeah, they shut down New World. It's hard to start these games because everybody's already into one that they've invested so much money, time, energy into. Starting another one is, you know, it's just easier to get back to the one that you kind of like more than trying to start something else. Thank you for standing there and just accepting my sword. I don't think you could play. I don't think I could play this on stream because the whole time it's a fighting game, right? So there's no conversation to be had. It's just and that's just not my kind of stream. You think they're gonna charge for it? That's what you meant. Oh, I don't know. That's fun. Well, this place looks unfriendly. Ooh, parry. He parried. And now he's on fire. Hack on that butt. Definitely got some Elden Ring built into it. Yeah, this isn't for me. Yeah, combat heavy games, combat being part of the story, fun. Combat being the only thing you do in the game, not as fun for me. I need the story. I need it to have some kind of purpose. Like all the stuff you do, it needs to have some kind of, you know, reason, or, you know, we're going here to start the story. You're an impediment between me and the story. That gives me incentive to get past this person. But if it's just go find somewhere to get your butt kicked so that you can get a shiny, and once you've got your shiny, you go to another environment to make things harder and get another shiny. I'm not incentivized that way. Yeah, machines are a pain in the rear to fight trying to get parts for them. Yeah, and that's Sarah, right? So Sarah 100%ed Horizon. What would you recently do? Horizon Forbidden West, and it's just like you gotta just go kill the same stupid dinosaur a zillion times to be able to get you to the thing that you want to get to. Not my favorite way to play. And like I'm on, like when I play Where Winds Meet, I'm playing on story mode because that's more fun. So yeah, I don't think Horizon. It looks very cool. It looks very fun. If it's free, I'll definitely download it. I'll probably make a character and then try it. But I don't know. I wasn't too least pleased with The Last of Us in the end. Loved the story, but the combat was just too relentless. No room for strategy. Yeah, I don't enjoy it. You Horizon 1. Okay, yeah. I was gonna correct myself. Yeah, I agree. It's just a lot. And it's like, man, I want to get to the good stuff. my daughter started playing Detroit, and she's just loving it. And that's to me the ultimate like game that is story. You know. Still working on the 100%. Okay, far out. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a video since we're here. Actually, you know what? We'll do the Word Wednesday first. What can we do here? How about this one? This should do it. We're gonna look at a few weird pictures. I got 4, and then I'm gonna show you a video. Then we're gonna play a video game. Yay. I have a cool job. Am I working to get upgrade stuff, but when it takes me 10 times 9 deaths to get one little part, it's annoying. It's kind of a spork. Kind of a spork. A spork off to the side. Yeah. Not the weirdest of pictures. Starting somewhere. Starting slow, I guess. A soup spork. That's, I think, what it is. Yeah, it'll work as a spoon and as a fork. It's higher level of design. Although, to me, it's a left-handed spoon because it would be easier to eat out of the other side of it. To soup out of the other side of it. This is Joe the people follower. Free to play. I mean, like I said, you try it and then you see, right? Exactly. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. I could probably go back into Monster Hunter, but I'd have to stay there for a while to remember all the buttons. You know? Joe the people follower, are you tired of feeling alone? No one watching or caring? I'll follow you. 10-foot guarantee. You know? Good 10 foot away. I will not interfere in your life. You will barely notice me, but you will feel me. What was the question? Oh, I was just saying that yeah, I agree that it's annoying and the grind is no fun. But like Quiz said, if it's free to play, you download it, you try it, you see if it's any good. But yeah, I don't live in games long enough to be able to really master any of them. I'd like, someday maybe, but I don't play when I'm off stream. I do other stuff. And so I end up, I don't really get to master a game, which is why I play on story mode, so I can enjoy the game and not be a hindrance to the enjoyment. Yeah, Monster Hunter mobile game. Okay. I don't know how you'd fight mobile with all the action that was there. That sounds like it would be really, really difficult. I'm gonna check to see if this is a real website. I have a feeling it's not. Joe the people follower.com. It's real. There he is. Son of a gun. What? Is he padding his shirt? Or he's just got huge pecs and absolutely no stomach? Tired of feeling alone, like no one watches or cares? I'll follow you. My dude. My dude. That is something. Wonder what the charges. Okay, so this actually makes sense. If it was, you'd feel unsafe when you're out, like in the middle of a new place or whatever, have, someone look over your shoulder to make sure you're okay. Right? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'll never interfere in your life. You'll barely notice me, but you will feel me. Please email me to learn more. AlanWanger.com. That's a website. It's a service not available in Alameda County. I am banned in Alameda County. I am banned. That's kind of funny. I want to know what happens when you click on that link. Nothing. I get scammed. That's what happens. Well, there's something. He's successful, but not in Alameda County. That's not allowed. Okay. I don't know what to do with that information. Hard. I'm still mad about the alien shirt Wish sent me. You know what, to be honest, I would prefer this shirt. It says, Alan, in space, nobody can hear you, space. Which I would wear the heck out of that shirt. You know? I'd wear the heck out of that shirt. What's spelled wrong? Alan? Alan's spelled right. At least it's spelled one way. It's one way of being allowed to spell it. It's not my Alan. I know. I would have to write one in with a felt marker. Well, that's the thing. You wear a shirt like this, Quiz, and it is designed to troll, right? An escort service, but he's a literal escort. Yeah, there you go. My informed delivery says the sticker is being delivered today. Oh, goody, a sticker. You mean my sticker? The sticker I sent you? That's good. I didn't know that you had that. I didn't put tracking on it, but good. I'm glad if it's for me. In space, nobody can hear you, space. It's true. That is true, though. Last one. I know this isn't funny, and I know I'm trying to find weird stuff, and it was very, very, very slim pickings. Denny's is just Waffle House for people who don't know how to fight. I've been to Denny's recently. We didn't go to Denny's for years. Just moved away. There was no Denny's anywhere near us, and so there was no point in us going to Denny's. And yet we ended up going to because my daughter went to college, and college is close to a Denny's, and you pick up the daughter and you go to church, and you got to wait 2 hours to get there. Then you go to Denny's, and it's good. But we were driving through Florida when we were in Reach. We saw like 2 or 3 Waffle Houses, and man, they are rough looking. I'm not sure. Like when I looked at the Waffle House, I thought, I'm not going in there. That place looks legit sketchy. Got my sticker today. Haven't opened the envelope yet though. Rabbit trails. Rabbit trails. Yeah, I hear that, man. Well, do me a favor and share a picture. If you stick them on something, or if you just get them, throw a picture into the into the Discord. That'd be lovely if you could do that. There's a Denny's here. Yeah, there's a Denny's on Maryville. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's got a robot, dude. It's got a robot cat server, and I'm not even lying. The name is Bella, and it's got cat ears and a cat face, and it's a big long kind of like thing that they put the trays on. It's programmed to come out to your table. It's the greatest thing of all time, and we go specifically to see Bella. That is why we're there. Used to be 5. There's only 1 left. Is it really? Yeah. I remember telling this is purely between me and Ransom. I remember telling my daughter, because we went for wings, and I'm like, the best wings I've ever had, Local Heroes. And it's so good, so good. And so we finally got the Local Heroes, and so I built up these wings to be like here, and so we got the wings, and they were only okay. And I'm like, aw, bummer. You did the robot cats? Oh, that's cool. I've never seen one in any other place. And then I was watching, it's the first part of that new anime, the post-apocalyptic one where you have the blonde robot girl, and she's, she's got a big laser gun on her arm, and I can't remember the name of the, anyway, but we're sitting there, and in the first episode, Bella is supposed to show the future, and Bella comes out and, serves some food. And I'm like, oh, wow, we live in the future too. So we got straight from Local Heroes. Love their wings. Pick up a takeout on Sundays after church. Yeah. It was pretty good. I would go there, when I was doing guy stuff with church. But yeah, we have a local place here that serves stellar wings. I might be able to actually eat them now that I've healed enough in my mouth to actually take a bite of something without ripping myself to shreds. I'm gonna turn off this feed to Instagram. I think it's broken. So we're just gonna not stream to Instagram. Call it done. I tried. Guess I didn't try. Okay, that's enough of that. Last one. I'm gonna show you guys a video of it's the human washer of the future. You tell me whether or not you guys are into this, because I have mixed feelings.
This is an involved version of what is called the human washing machine, shown at the 1970 Osaka Expo. It's named the human washing machine of the future. It was developed by Science, a company making
Science?
shower heads.
Oh. Developed by
Our
Science.
reporter tries out the human washing machine of the future.
Have a good trip.
Have a good trip.
Going in.
No one's ever said that to me before I got in the bathtub.
Water is slowly coming inside now.
That's not good.
Sensors measure heartbeat, and music and video is played according to the user's mood.
That's kind of rad. Okay, okay.
The inside of the tub has turned cloudy white.
Because why?
Apparently, tiny bubbles will wash me all the way to my pores.
No, not a big thing.
It
Oh,
uses
there we go.
technology to generate extremely small bubbles, which lift up dirt and impurities to clean the user's entire body.
Unless they're fully clothed, in which case it's a little tougher.
The washing takes 15 minutes.
Psh! Rookie time. Can I set it to an hour?
The hatch will open. Welcome back.
I feel refreshed. The water temperature was just right with relaxing music and video playing. The water flow was comfortable and it felt really good.
So what are we talking? He likes it. That's what matters. Once if Vladimir Putin gives it the thumb up, you know it's good. Go take a shower. You're bored. That's boring. When's the last time you went to a shower and had soft music and video and temperature control and tiny bubbles? Like, come on. If you're gonna, you gotta what? Yeah, when the dryer starts and it just gives you the yeah, exactly, the spin cycle. Yep, it just like blows 1,000 miles an hour of air on you, dries you off. That'd be nice. Get out of the tub and you're all dry. That'd be cool. Shower's the same thing. Is not. That filled up with water and it used micro bubbles to clean your pores, right? Actually, this is a good question. If I'm using shampoo and stuff in there, is that bad? Because he didn't like have soap or anything. That's a good point. I got a shampoo. I know I don't have a lot of hair, but I do shampoo. Macro bubbles. Yes, I do like macro bubbles too, but I don't think they clean as good. I have bought a shower head recently because my other one was broken, and it says it adds oxygen to my water, but I don't know what that means. He shampoos only. Oh, HE? Is that what you mean? The brand? High efficiency? For washing machines? Okay, it's a washing machine joke. I got it. Took me a minute. He didn't say clean, he said refreshed. That's a very good point. That is a very good point. I got the joke. It just took me a minute to get through it. All right, we're gonna jump into the game. This game is it's gonna be interesting, I hope. Okay, application audio capture. We're gonna do that one. Yeah. I assume that's the name of the game. I'm gonna need a controller. I'm pretty sure. What does extra ox? I don't know. I can't tell that there's any. It looks like water to me. This game contains flashing images that may cause people to do the funky chicken on the floor. Okay, if that starts happening to you, please don't tell me. I don't want to know. That'd be scary. H2O2, that's what it is. After the great ecological catastrophe, the ultra-rich moved to Tesla City on Mars. Hydrogen peroxide. Now citizens of Mars take charter flights to Earth to play in their ancient civilization. I think it said. Golf Club Wasteland. Oh, hold on. Probably easier to turn on the key. Doink. There we go. Welcome to Earth. Oh, I gotta change my thing here. Hold on. Golf Club Waste. Golf Club Nostalgia. That's what it's called. Okay, cool. Oh, they did the Cub. Oh, the Cub. I had that. I think I have that. Or I was gonna get it. All right, hold on. Graphics. Yep, turn all that on, but I'd like it to be better looking, though, if you don't mind. Is that not a thing? Good mode? No, good mode. Okay, well, I guess we're playing in 4x3. That's okay. Indie games, man. What are you gonna do? Ministry of Loneliness. Yeah, that's what? That's kind of the job, yeah. I ran to the restricted area where the taxi ship landed. Oh, it's supposed to have super good music.
Martians out there.
One of the reasons I wanted to play it.
With a bit of that old world flavor. You're tuned to Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Breathe easy, kick back, and reminisce.
How is the audio for you? Use the left stick to aim. I gotta turn it up.
Don't let go while on this ride. There will be no surprise. All I know is that we shouldn't be sad when we think of the road ahead. Take my hand.
I think this game is strictly for the music. Zach should like it. Oh, it's analog. Oh, sick. New diary entry unlocked. Usually a group would arrive. Use your right stick to move the camera. Okay. Oh, did it? Dang nabbit! Is there a disappearing cow? Oh, there is in the far back with a radioactive udder. Dang nabbit. Well, I want to see the journal entry. Diary. My legs are numb. I'm too old for these trips. 54.6 million kilometers to play a game of golf. I showed nothing else with these idiots from Tesla City. Oh goody, it's sad.
Take my hand. Don't let go. I know we won't get lost. Oh no, wait. Take my hand. Don't let go. The signs are fake and the maps are false.
Come on.
But we must go.
I think he said a potty word. I'm not vibing. Thank you. Because I was trying to get it in the hole instead of using the terrain. Outskirts of Alphaville. Became my habit to watch them play from behind the fence. Welcome to Alphaville. Be wary of water and other hazards. Okay. There's a dude in the background looking at me. They wore protective suits like giant insects with jetpacks. All right. Oh. I'm playing story mode, obviously. I'm trying to find the menu. Where's the menu? Diary. Oh, 3 strokes or less to unlock. Oh, that's interesting. I gotta win them. Outskirts of Alphaville. There's Alphaville. I should stop by Jean-Luc's for a warm croissant and an espresso. Did I see one move on that fence? I'm starting to see things. Must be the shock of coming back. No, there was a guy there. There was a guy there. I can assure you. Guess we'll come back to that. Can I hit the bird?
Radio nostalgia from Mars. Wow, what a way to start the show. Amateur Jin would take my hand, her sublime take on our wonderful project called Humanity. Beautiful. Plenty more to come into Soul's show, a show packed with stories and music to remind ourselves of where we are and how far we've come. Our first caller for the show calls it like it is, and was a hard-hitting look back at the last days on Earth.
How's the audio for you guys?
Of a shrewd businessman and loving father. Stories, memories, the good old days. Original sources, authentic tales, hope, inspiration, drama. Radio nostalgia from Mars.
I worked in oil. Brokering gasoline, to be exact. It's a strange business, probably not like you would actually imagine it to be. My day starts something like this. I check Reuters and my sheets. See if there's been a change in the fundamentals. See if the spread's up or down. And then when the clock strikes go, I'm on the phone. I could be calling some commercial shop in Bumble, Kansas, where little old Sue loves to know how my daughter's doing. Or I could be trying to get into the head of a powerful Russian who knows the world wants his phone number. That's when the psychology kicks in, and I go to work. If they pick up the phone, they're mine. That's the game. I started when I was 29, 30. My boss was a coked-up, perma-tanned moron who was wasted by lunch. More money than sense. Screaming at waiters because, you don't drink gin out of a glass like that. And Caesar salad is supposed to have 8 pieces. 8 pieces of chicken, you stunted fool. Stunted fool was his favorite insult. It's coming from a guy who was 5 foot and nothing. That was pretty much my life. 24/7. I traveled a lot, meeting clients all over the world. The Amazon, the Gulf, Siberia, Central Asia, the States, Singapore, everywhere. Looking back, I can't claim that I ever would recommend that life, nor can I claim that I was ever really happy doing it. But it was fun. I mean, talk about your share of moments. There was this one girl. Some strange mix of Algiers and Paris, with some sprinkle of Havana. A dancer, naturally. So pretty.
Unusually attractive.
Head or give a nun a. Sometimes I wonder what happened to her.
I go straight
we
up.
all had the same feeling. This can't last.
Nope.
And sure enough, we were right.
I don't know, man. It's an indie
First,
game.
you couldn't drink the water.
You just ride the wave. Oh,
and
dang
pretty
it.
soon, we wouldn't be able to breathe in air. I remember looking at Emmy and wondering what kind of future would she have. So I decided to do something about it. The Mars project was Plan B for planet Earth, which was most evidently The family and I had already put down roots in Tesla City by the time the great catastrophe really hit.
What do I do?
The corporation knew my contacts in the world of drilling and refining would be useful, so I adapted my skills to something more practical. Now we are all that keeps this little planet running. Mining those Martian chemicals for the battery banks. Martian cement for the buildings. My pure little Emma has a future.
You have no choice, man. This is the wave.
If somebody sits down and writes this all up for the history books, it might just be men like me they'll be hailing as heroes.
Dagnabbit.
It's men like me who saved humanity. Men like me who took us further than we ever dreamt possible.
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Wow, some pretty heavy stuff. Reminds us that all kinds made it up here to Mars, but we're all in it together now. And remain creatures of the world.
Yeah, this is the new hotness.
Radio nostalgia from Mars. Music for the lost days of Earth.
How am I already stumped? Okay, we'll keep going. There used to be a radio station back in Edmonton that would play stuff like this. I loved it. I'm just trying to get there, man. Do you see a score? I think I gotta get it on top of that other one. Ah, come on. Oh, that's not bad. Now, I know, right? The music. Let's see if we can find a happy medium. No worries, man. I agree. How's that? A little bit less? Let's do 48, because that sounds perfect. Yeah, that's gonna be good, right? I feel bad whenever I do that, but I'm glad you're okay. Go back. Did you go back and listen to the VOD? Doink. Oh wait, birds. Incidentally, that's not snow, in case you were wondering. Oh, good animation. Four. Oh. Skip available. How dare you? How dare you, game? Come on. Skip available. Rude is what that was. Dude, I'm vibing so hard with this song. I could listen to this. I'm a hippie. I'm an indie. how many copyright strikes I'm gonna get hit with. Ah, dang it. Traffickers, no-cost labor providers. Oof. All right.
You're home away from home. Get your nostalgia from Mars.
Creatures of the world. Now that Attracted takes us back. Stefan Milenkovic, pining for blue skies, fast musing on the games we play. Just a reminder that until further notice, there is a moratorium on all team leaders playing card and board games with their teams, following an incident over a game of Monopoly in Section C.
Yeah, understandable.
All senior section team leaders will convene for emergency counseling and anger management courses.
Yeah.
Until then, there'll be no intersectional board game tournaments and no games with groups larger than 4 people at a time per team.
Because of Monopoly murder.
Teams are encouraged to take advantage of the half ration special on Omas, a delicious and relaxing drink that takes the edge off.
Ah. So, what's that called in
Your meal takes us into
Soma, or what's the other one?
food, smells, sensuality, blue skies, and sings us a personal song.
The oily gin.
Histoire, mémoire, le bon vieux temps, source originale, fable authentique, espoir, inspiration, drame, musique.
Ah, c'est
radio
français.
nostalgie
C'est bon.
de Mars.
I have nightmares. I'm happy to be alive, but I knew many who deserved to
Wait, where'd the
live more than I
hole
did.
go?
But this is a radio program about nostalgia, not guilt. I've been nostalgic since I was 20, when I left Havana. In Europe, I felt different. Each country has a smell. Mars doesn't. Where I come from,
'Cause they're very good.
The smell of the ocean, mango, bananas, coconut, mama's food, ropa vieja, de la abuelita, el con gris, yoga con mojito, the most beautiful sun of Malecón, the smell of my street when the rain falls. All of that make me into the person I am. So when I left, I grew stronger. I experienced the world, but forever
Love a duck.
stayed incomplete.
Your question should be, if there's a hole in it,
Now
how's
I'm
it floating?
Nostalgic. We were full of life, laughing on warm nights under blue sky, touching each other. The air filled with the smell of sweat from dancing with Orquesta Aragon playing from an apartment. Now, the only way I can feel this scent is by singing. ¿Cómo fue? No sé decirte cómo fue.
Come on.
No sé explicarme qué pasó,
¿Qué pasa?
pero de ti
Mark created in a golf game. I don't know what that means, but that sounds funny.
fue una luz que iluminó todo mi ser.
We'll come back and read all those diary entries later.
Como manantial,
As long as they're singing in the background, I can't do it.
lleno mi vida de
Right, because it doesn't pause the music.
Fueron tus ojos,
Immediately the music pauses.
fueron tus manos o tu voz. Fue a lo mejor la impaciencia de tanto esperar tu llegada, mas no sé decirte cómo fue. No sé explicarme qué pasó, pero de ti.
Whoever tunes into this channel is going to be very confused. Come on!
Thank you, Yamil. What a wonderful story. Reminds us that life is about so much more than just base survival.
I hate this game.
Well, living in space has always been challenging, and here's a song that pokes a little fun at living in cramped quarters. Needs no introduction. Argue all you want. It's a classic.
Take a moment, relax, and remember with Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
A Russian and an American work together in space. Very different sight from the Cold War arms race. Whether Kubrick or Tarkovsky, Solaris or 2001, Melville or Dostoevsky, Yesenin or Jack London, two astronauts argued about art. Values and international relations, two astronauts Америка убила иракцев, убила Че, Аленда и Ламунду. Она убила корейцев и вьетнамцев, распространяя демократию.
Hipster pubes. What? Look, it's hipster pubes. And a glowing cow. Okay. I think I just go straight. Ooh, guy. You see him? Wait, what did I do wrong? Can I not hit the cow? I'm gonna hit the cow. That was not as fun as I thought it was gonna be. To be on top of the... Ah! He flung it. That was a cow. It's a good song. I like this song.
Как светит солнце, свет Бога, как прекрасна голубая земля. Говорится, гей из Роскосмоса, Индии.
It's an apocalypse style. 1-800 help us God. Giraffe. Faux news. The spouter? Spouter. I think I could go through this wall. I feel like it. I could feel like a lot of things that aren't true. Ah, he's drinking out of the satellite. Oh, dang it. Why would anybody argue that this isn't a classic? I love this song. My mother gave birth to an albino baby. Me.
Musica e stali dobri dan. Radio Nostalgia Samas.
Anna Churchill and arguably the first interplanetary hit, Two Astronauts, an anthem to the Great Evacuation.
Oh,
and certainly
I gotta get it into
popular requests.
The yellow hole.
Speaking of requests, please follow Habitat protocols for sanitation. No liquids other than bodily in the main bin, including pee.
Somebody clip that! Come on!
But all water
Boop, I'm hitting the clip button. That was fantastic.
Toilet, please. Speaking of pee and poop.
Speaking of pee and poop.
Welcomed our first official little Martian to the colony, and our next caller, Sophia, tells us what it's like to be a new mother on Mars.
I mean, babies are cute.
Moved to Mars. It was a project I funded from the very beginning.
I'm gonna get it through the hole. I know there's an achievement.
As angel investors, my husband and I got early placements in the ARC ship. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to further human survival in our solar system. Speaking of the human project, I have some exciting news.
Dang it.
Just a week ago, we welcomed our baby boy into the world. Words cannot express how overjoyed we are at welcoming little Maxim. Putting him to bed reminds me of my parents. From our window here in Tesla City, we can see the Earth, tiny enough to fit in Maxim's hand. It pains me that my child might never experience the beauty of my home in the Hamptons. The nature, coastline, the old lighthouse,
Going through the window.
the food, the houses of our friends, our evening
Darn.
parties, full of life compared to this barren, rugged terrain.
I'm gonna go
I
through
sent
the
my little Martian
window.
to sleep,
It looks like it wants me
well
to.
past my mother sang for me. Thanks to these songs, I'm able to retain, at least on a rudimentary level, my mother tongue. She sang like this. Shushti, shushti, bambusoli.
Oh, what?
Oret moka prozora.
I feel so ripped off.
Noce ticho spuszcza na gra, za niebieskich swodowa. Noce ticho spuszcza na gra.
What? I thought that's where I was supposed to go.
Niebieskich swodowa.
We did posters from Mars.
Thank you, Sophia, for that uplifting news and beautiful song. Life always finds a way.
I'm not finding a
Just as
way.
precious as a new life is the water that sustains it. You may have noticed that it doesn't rain here on Mars, so another friendly reminder that showers are strictly limited to 30 seconds each, with no exceptions. Corporate is looking into extending this time frame, but is meeting resistance from Section BC, who want lab rat urine to be excluded from the water recycling program, which would actually reduce allocated shower times to 27 seconds. Want to say
Heck, damn it.
yes? Join our sectional weekly meetings and vote while sipping on a relaxing tube of biomass. Feels good, as it should.
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
I swear that window looks like me wanting me to break it. I'm gonna try again, but with like more ferociousness this time, more velocity. Stay there, stay there. Stupid slippery van. I'm not vibing. Come on, this is good music. Come on, brain.
Make up sex on Sunday's day. Like an airplane on a runaway. Melts like ice cream in the sun.
I did it!
Like a desperate man taking his chance.
Skip, how dare you, sir?
Quick as the kiss at your first dance. Keep your eyes open and don't you blink. You'll miss the boat before it sinks. Sunlight passes quickly, life bursts like a bomb. Like a childhood morning, the sun comes. Hold it close and don't waste your breath. The time will come when nothing is left. 'Cause time passes quickly. It flies by.
Whoops. Oh, come on. Where am I supposed to go? What? Oh, I gotta go through this window? No way.
As we on the autobahn, like spaceship birthing around the sun, like a tiger's breath in a deep blue sea.
Okay.
Passes like you thought softly. Make up sex on Sunday's day.
What? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, island.
Like ice cream in the sun. Like a desperate man taking his chance. Quick as the kiss at your steps. Keep your eyes open and don't you blink. You'll miss the boat before it sinks. Starlight passes quickly like bursts like a bomb. Like a child in the morning, it will soon be gone. So hold it close and don't waste your breath. The time will come when nothing is left. Because life passes quickly. It flies by.
You're home away from home. Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Life passes quickly indeed. Another blast from the past, reminding us to savor each moment as it flies by. Speaking of savoring things, the Health and Well-Being Department would like us to remind you that the popping and fizzing noise your dried food makes when you're adding water is perfectly normal and does not mean it has gone off or is contaminated. The Health and Wellbeing Department would also like to take this moment to remind you to take your bone density pills twice a week now, as it was discovered the original dose is off by a factor of 2. Right, on with the show. Music and dancing have always been a mainstay of stress relief and letting go. Our next caller, Merva, recalls her teenage clubbing days with vivid memories of awkward first kisses and a life-altering club experience invoking a philosophical epiphany.
Stories, memories, the good old days, original sources, authentic tales, hope, inspiration, drama, radio nostalgia from Mars.
So, when I was a kid in Vienna, in high school, we used
I gotta hit that button.
all the German poets, like Best Friends, Goethe.
That button's demanding
The first poet that
be
actually
hit.
spoke to me was Heinrich Heine. I knew a couple of Heine's poems by heart that are now buried somewhere deep in my mind. But one passage about burning books stuck with me. Yes, even till today. So, just to fast forward to college, just a couple of years before the Great Catastrophe, I was walking around Berlin with a group of friends coming from a house party. Boy, I still remember that apartment smelling of potatoes. Yes, because we always made pommes and drank schnapps before heading out. Yeah. And after that, I remember passing by Alexanderplatz on that very, very hot night.
Yes!
And next to me was a guy I liked. We kissed before, but
There's an alien in there.
I can't say I really remember that. Probably from all the drinking, or maybe he was just a bad kisser. But I can still feel this sticky, sweaty, and very ambivalent feeling of us holding hands. Yeah, anyways, we popped some pills and entered our techno church that, well, now when I think back, I visited more often than my college. And I remember the beat in my chest and all these young bodies moving in this industrial space. I used to love dancing and counting beats in techno songs, but one song was very strange. It just went repetition, 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 and this female vocal would creep out of nowhere. And then suddenly I felt very dizzy, so I sat on the ground and held my knees closely to my chest. It was some sort of like,
Hope this radio station is long.
I was like an animal, and I felt cold sweat dripping down my neck. Ugh. And I'm sure my guy thought I was completely crazy. And then out of nowhere, the Heine lines clearly came to me. I sat there motionless, surrounded by the ugly, hypnotic, delirious atmosphere. And no effort to recall Heine's lines. They were just there, planted in my head. Wilde, düstere Zeiten dröhnen heran und der Prophet, der eine neue Apokalypse schreiben wollte, musste ganz neue Bestien erfinden. Und zwar so erschreckliche, dass die älteren johannischen Tiersymbole dagegen nur
Did we just
Sämtliche
switch
und Amoretten
languages?
wären. Die Götter verhüllen ihr Antlitz aus Mitleid mit den Menschenkindern, ihren
I get you here.
langjährigen Pfleglingen und vielleicht zugleich auch aus Besorgnis über das eigene Schicksal. And yeah, 2
Where's my
years
friend
later,
Lightgate when I need her?
I ended up here, on Mars.
Ooh, guy on the roof. Let's go talk to him.
That does bring back memories of university days and sweaty club nights. Earthly hedonism.
Hey, there's a message for Zach on here. There you go. Message for Zach.
For the record, corporate does not endorse or advocate the use of psychedelic drugs, and reminds you, dear listeners, that Class A drugs are just as illegal here on Mars as they were on Earth. Okay, disclaimer out of the way, we actually have a surprise for Mirva. We tracked down that weird song in her head and dug it out of the archives for all to hear. Grab a tube of OMAS and enjoy the ride while sipping on pure calm.
The deepest tunes, the warmest memories. Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Repetition, 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 repetition.
What's that song?
Repetition, 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 repetition,
The repetition song. What kind of pie? Hopefully fruit. I'm trying to do it healthily. Oh, taking of it. I think I have a new favorite song. Chocolate pie is pretty good. Take a bit. I almost did it. Hold on. It's doable. Nope, not doable. Yeah, Zach, I need this. This could be my intro song. We chase Zach off. No! This is a very long song. Good thing, because I'm taking forever on this. Welcome to Kenny. Let's see. He has a bald redeemed for his mama, so I should have a hair redeemed. The shed told me that should be different. Yeah, do you have two or three wigs? Sure. That's kind of fun. The cake is a lie. Oh, crap. Or is that good? I can't even tell. Where's the hole? 1,000 miles away. Oh, that's still water. Darn it! I don't know. I think the strength of your story requires you to be on camera, but that's just my thought. That's what people came to support, right?
Disruption.
You're listening to Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
Game hates me.
Well, what can I say? No wonder that song got into her head. But with a little help from some friends, she pulled through. Another thing that can get into your head is living conditions here on Mars. Life up here on Mars can get a bit overwhelming at times, so along with a soothing Omas drink, no stress, no fuss, it bears mentioning that wellness counseling is mandatory for all team members, regardless
Oh yeah, for sure.
of tenure.
I get that.
Wellness sessions are
I have one of those.
confidential and anonymous, but do remember that all conversations are monitored and recorded for security reasons, and you must have your ID badge and sectional access pass visible at all times.
I don't want to live on Mars. It sounds terrible.
Okay, time for another story. Our last caller for the Soul Show is Francesco, who tells a haunting tale of his last days on Earth as the Great Catastrophe kicked into high gear.
Stories, memories, the good old days.
Aw,
Original
squirrel!
Sources, authentic tales, hope, inspiration, drama. Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
It was an extremely humid summer. My parents would not let me out because of the floods in Italy.
Squirrel.
My father went outside. He was working in the greenhouse on the vineyard. My mother was a doctor.
You shouldn't answer the stupid squirrel.
Italian fairy tales to me.
Not good.
I was very small, but I remember many days when our neighbors would gather at our house and make plans.
Blue or red mullet?
It rained heavily at night. They would only
That's a question I have been asked before.
Powerful people want to take my great-great
Oh, purple, obviously.
land.
Done. Easy.
But one image stuck in my memory. It was daybreak.
That's not when I saw the message, so how would I know?
Faintly hear in the dark. Oh, Gorizia, tu sei maledetta. Only later understood the history behind this song. Outside I saw men and women, my father and mother.
Yes, I
rifles
think
in
you're
their
smart.
hands. My father was crying and singing. I was at the door of the house. My mother turned, smiled at me, but it was a mysterious, confident smile.
I mean, yeah, obvious.
Cara moglie che tu non mi senti, raccomando ai compagni vicini.
Yay, thank you, squirrel!
Da conto ai bambini.
That's my only ball, though.
Io muoio col suo nome nel cuore.
It is a persistent squirrel, and it got what it wanted.
Of course, I had no idea where they were buried. Traditori, signori ufficiali, che la guerra l'avete voluta, scannatori
Oh, look, wind.
di carne venduta, e rovina della gioventù. 12 years later, the Mars mission. In a way, the people who killed my parents found me in Italy and recruited me. Saved me, you can say. It is ironic, no? My parents fought for freedom. I cannot say I'm free here on Mars. They took my semen this morning for the population increase program. Here, on Mars, often in the middle of the night, I hear my parents saying, "O Gorizia, tu sei maledetta per ogni cuore che sente coscienza. Dolorosa ci fu la partenza e il ritorno per molti non fu. O Gorizia, tu sei maledetta per ogni cuore che sente coscienza. Dolorosa ci fu la partenza.
I think that yellow thing's gonna be in the way. It's not. Okay, good. You don't like it? Oh, that's interesting. I love crap like this. This is absolutely the stuff I like. Bird! Bird! Needs more echo, yeah. Did I win? Did the bird help? Did I win? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I am a huge fan of weird stuff like this. I can sit here and listen to this. I love it. I don't get to do it nearly enough. Oh, that was super close. That was not. You don't like background noise in general? Oh, interesting. That's an interesting take. No, I would love to play games like this more. Indie music and weird stories, kind of a weird vibe. A game that I don't have to think too much. This is great. Digidopamine. Gotta get those isolation headphones. a button. Let us push it. I meant to do that. It's got that 80s vibe. I like it. There's all kinds of different kinds of music on here. Like I said, that radio station that was in Alberta, CKUI? Anyway, whatever, the one in Edmonton. It was absolutely like just the funnest, weirdest. Like every now and again, it's like, here, mandolin for an hour. Would you guys like congos? Here's an oboe for with a sousaphone. And how do you feel about what's that word? The didgeridoo. And I'm not even exaggerating. It sounds like I'm not. That's exactly the kind of stuff it would play. Darn. I really got to get my head wrapped around not doing that. Oh, darn. This is driving music. Just get in the car and just go for hours. Don't you dare, you moron. I was getting cocky. Oh, wow. All right, we'll just start over. It's fine. With the welcome to the welcome Night Vale. Yep, I am, and I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I listened to probably, I don't know, 10-15 episodes. I really liked it, but like I said, I don't get to do that nearly enough. I really liked Welcome to Night Vale. My daughter was super into crap, which is the one with all the eyeballs. Where he's a records keeper in a basement, and he just keeps telling stories for the records he finds. She's told me that name a million times.
The deepest tunes, the warmest memories. Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Well, that brings us to the end of the show.
No, Night Vale's just like it's
music,
Twilight Zone.
And memories. Radio Nostalgia from Mars has it all. If you want to be involved, RNFM, have a story to tell, a memory to share, contact us via the usual internet channels and leave a short message outlining your contribution. Once your story idea is vetted and greenlit by corporate, we'll track you down to organize a time to record you. Please note that not all stories are accepted, and we are not permitted to give out criteria, so stories and ideas are submitted at your own risk.
At your own risk.
A big thank you to our show sponsor, OMAS, the no stress, no fuss drink for the ultra elite. And a big thank you to corporate for allocating us this precious time and their resources on this tight beam to you. I hope you've enjoyed the show. It's been a pleasure to take your hand.
Was that supposed to be done by now?
With Crowded in My Mind, a song that always reminds us that no matter how cramped and stuffy we feel, in the end, there is always a breath of fresh air in memories of blue skies.
Musica stari doblitana. Radio Nostalgia Samas.
It's bugging me. I can't remember the name of that podcast she likes. She listened to so many episodes. She made me listen to it. That counts. That counts. 3. Start with 3. Don't get crazy. Because you don't know if it's going to be popular or if you're going to like it. Start with 1. And then set a timer. You get it on for 10 minutes. And that way at the... they're not going to, you know... It won't get old. Oh, making a list? Oh. Well, then I guess it doesn't really matter. Please stop going in the leaves. But why don't you start with 9, since that's how many colors there are on the rainbow? 7, I mean... Unless you could find one in ultraviolet and infrared. These are very bouncy.
Crowds in New York, crowds in Berlin, crowds in Tokyo, Paris, London, Shanghai, Belgrade, Rio, Bombay, Mexico City.
I don't like this song.
Crowded on the screens, crowds on the phones, crowds in the papers, crowded sounds in the wind. It's crowded
I think that'd be a lot to try to remember. I'm not saying no, but you are, that's a lot. If you're able to be that creative, for sure. I would have a hard time remembering which character I did from stream to stream. I can't even fast forward. We're just stuck with this. It's Asa, yeah. Does anyone like to go to the club? I don't like it. Hey, that's something. We're going to leave you with the most obnoxious song ever written by humanity. You're welcome. What? That's not real? Oh. I didn't realize that I just had to go to the left a bit. Oh, no, it is good. All right. You like flavored coffee? And what do you think? Yes, I like flavored coffee. French vanilla is good. I do not like hazelnut very much. It just, I don't know, it just rankles. Not my favorite flavor. But caramel is my #1 favorite. I actually wake up and I have caramel and I have vanilla syrup and I make myself an espresso and I have a caramel macchiato. I really like it. Wait a minute. That was supposed to go through the window. You gotta hit it at a certain velocity, do you? Okay.
Please stand by for next
love it.
transmission.
Absolutely love it.
Please stand by for next
Do you really?
transmission in
Wow.
30 seconds.
Can't say I've ever tried that.
Please stand by for next transmission.
Whole bean?
20
Always whole
seconds.
bean. Keeps you fresher, man.
In 15 seconds.
Maybe a second up there. I got Carmelo on that day.
In 10 seconds.
Instant, yeah. So like the new caramel brulee latte that Starbucks
5
has
seconds.
is 1000% my jam.
In 1 second.
Yeah, to all you Martians out there, welcome to another edition of Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Plenty of great stuff coming your way on this whole show. You know, a bit of that old Terran flavor. Some more stories from our beloved callers. And news and views from around our base out here among the stars.
I was almost there.
Like I said, your top beam to Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
I don't like Starbucks coffee, like straight up. But when they put espresso and then a bunch of sugar and milk and vanilla in it, it's pretty tasty. Caramel brulee latte is so good. The caramel macchiato was my #1 favorite drink there, and so I drank that thing a few times, and I went, you know what? I gotta figure out how to make this at home, because $6 or for like $5, I can get an entire container of caramel. So like I can do that a few times. I can't remember the first song. Was this the first song? Did we just repeat? No, I love me some coffee. Holy macaroni. Oh, are we good?
Home away from home.
Did I win? Where are you going?
Now, as much as we appreciate our regular callers, there is one person we would really love to hear from. A man many of us owe our lives to. Our national hero, the Mars mission pilot, who brought us here safely so many years ago. Believe it or not, he finally made it back to Earth. After all these years, his dream finally came true. As we all know, he's had a very difficult time adapting to life here on Mars. We all have, just not in the public eye like him. So Charlie, this is Radio Nostalgia from Mars, personally reaching out to you. Charlie, we'd really appreciate it if you took some time to share a bit of the atmosphere from Earth with us. I'm sure many of our listeners are eager to hear your thoughts on being back. Just speak into the mic in your helmet. A few recorded words. Anything.
Dude, that was cool. It's just like it figured out where I was. It ended. Wow, I don't know how they figured out that timing, man. That was stellar. That's cool.
Well, it's worth a shot. I know he's the biggest fan of Radio Nostalgia from Mars, and he's probably listening now from a rooftop somewhere in Alphaville. So stay tuned to see if he responds. But to be honest, I don't think we'll be hearing from him anytime soon, sadly. Oh well, who can blame him? Let's not spoil his moment any longer and continue our own trip down memory lane.
Do you think I was thinking die? What's with that kid? Guido's scaffolding. This time I was less afraid. I watched the golfer from the bushes. Oh, we're the white kid. Oh, that's fun. Story from the white kid's perspective. Called 8 Mile. Not getting any better. No chance I get all the way up there. Nope. I thought the game was over. I really did. No, no, no! Nah. This is hard. Help me out here, game. Okay, fine. At least if I get it wrong, it just comes back to me. Gotta be so deft.
With a club classic, Proto 2021. A long-lost Earth Day anthem recently discovered in the archives here on Mars. That should take most of us back to the days when Mars was nothing but an evening star in the sky, and large social gatherings were still normal and carefree. Speaking of carefree, look out for 3 new OMAS flavors, pink, green, and yellow. Pure calm in a tube.
Can you believe how much content they recorded for this game?
As always, we've collected some stories from our beloved callers. And up first is a young man who might just be the luckiest one of us all.
События, воспоминания, старые добрые времена, оригинальные источники, подлинные истории, надежда, вдохновение, драма, радионостальгия с Марса.
I nearly missed the boat to Mars.
I saw a tube.
I mean, the rumors about something big
There's a tube right there.
have been floated for a few years, and of course it was impossible to separate fact from fiction.
There's a lot of secret stuff in
I
here.
barely made it through insurgent territory to this floating ghetto about an hour away from Alphaville by motorboat. I won't go into detail, but the crew I ran with bribed an outpost guard to go have a really long piss. Well, we used his comms to access their infranet. Their information turned out just as distorted as ours, but we found one channel that changed everything. Some bright spark in Alphaville had made color-coded spreadsheets of shipping data a monkey could understand. Imports into Alphaville were off the charts, while exports had zeroed out completely. I mean, nothing was coming out, even on the black market, which incidentally was fully accounted for, meaning it had to be sanctioned all along. So we knew something was up. Of course Alphaville media spun this situation heavily. The insurgents were blamed for everything, disrupting supply lines, stealing aid and so on. But it was really Alphaville stockpiling on a scale unseen in modern history. What tipped us off that they were planning to leave Earth is what they were stockpiling. Fuel, fuel, fuel. Specifically, dinitrogen, tetroxide, and hydrazine. Old school. But they're chemicals used as rocket fuel. They're easy to store, but they're highly toxic and require careful handling, which explained another gruesome discovery. The covert shipping and dumping of bodies. A lot of bodies. There were so many that some of those bodies had started washing up in our neighborhood. So toxic, even scavengers stayed away. Coincidentally, it suddenly became much easier to get a multi-day work pass into Alphaville. We were so hungry and focused on other resources, we didn't make the connection. We assumed the workers were skipping on the visa. In fact, I was planning to do the exact same thing. So actually, I lucked out. I'm a small guy, and Alphaville was so strapped for labour at that point that I was given an unscreened pass and ended up in heavy labour, moving enormous containers into storage with mechanical suits. But it didn't fit them, so I was just given a scanner instead and told to scan serial numbers all day. It was very hard to breathe, so I traded for a spare hazmat suit from a drunk guard and put it on. Not unusual at all to hang out all day in a hazy. Technically just walking outside required one those days. That's what saved me, twice. Whew. I mean, hindsight is 20/20, but those containers were the rocket fuel. And in no way was it being stored and transported safely. All those guys died, withered to skin and bone. Nasty stuff. Again, it was all hidden in plain sight. Hell, we were all skin and bone at that point. We just assumed everyone was starving. I only got onto one of the last ships up to Mars because I was in a hazmat suit and holding that scanner, which I think had stopped working within the first days of my assignment. I never told anyone, and no one ever asked. I guess I was confused with security or something. All I remember is being yelled at, rushed into a shuttle, and then everyone patting me on the back and calling me Scully, the name embedded in the biometrics of the suit. I never saw my crew or the sky again.
Radio nostalgia from Mars. Wow, what amazing luck to be in the right suit at the right time. Just goes to show, dressing appropriately for the job can really go a long way.
That is the lesson to that story.
Speaking of dressing appropriately, here's a Mars fun fact. Despite an average temperature of well below minus 80 degrees centigrade, if you step outside without a suit on, you won't freeze to death, your blood will boil. That's due to the low atmospheric pressure outside. So please maintain your suits properly and follow decontamination protocols strictly at all times when returning from extra habitat activities. No suit, no life, as we say.
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Right. How about a 21st century love song remixed for the 22nd? Who's watching who? Espionage or true love? I guess we'll never really be quite sure.
Now we try to get it into that green tube.
As you're watching me play for the camera, no privacy. You spy on me as I spy on you. That's how we know.
We're gonna keep doing this until we get it in. I've decided. So close. Come on.
You check my Facebook page, you check your messages. Orgasm as the world enters catastrophe. Through voyeuristic melancholy. You spy on me as I spy on you. That's how we know our love is true.
No, way easier.
for us to hide.
No, no, no. What is wrong with me? Ah! All that work to get it in the tube, and I didn't even do it right. What is that? What am I hitting his chin? How do I skip? I don't know. I want to skip. How do I? Let me skip now. There we go. That level's not as fun. Oh, goody. Why don't I just turn that down for everybody? It's my favorite song.
Disruption.
Boots and cats. I recognize that. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate your appreciation. Look at Bitcoin.
Surveillance love song, an oldie, but a goodie. Sophie Jazz reminding us that love remains as complicated as ever, despite our patented matchmaking algorithms and genetic profiling. On the subject of complications, the Mars Time conglomerate has asked me to mention that even though a Mars sol is 40 minutes longer than a day on Earth, you do not have to manually add 40 minutes to your clocks every sol. We are officially on Mars clock time, so every second, minute and hour across all systems and devices are 2.7% longer by design. I know it's confusing at first, but just keep time as usual.
I agree, bro. Oh, that was a Bitcoin mine. Har, har, har. Oh, interesting. Get it in that tube right there. Ah, and it hits the Bitcoin, it makes a funny noise. Whoop! That probably isn't good. Nope. Come on. Good thing I brought infinite balls with me. Think it's gonna fall through that grating? That would be really inconvenient if it did. No, it just bounces off the grating. That's annoying, but... See? That's super annoying. GG. Thank you. All right, I think we're gonna go up and above. That's the feeling I get. Do not feed Ursula. All right, let's find Ursula just to make sure that we do not feed her. That's Ursula. Yep. That is a being. First thing we're gonna do is feed her. Ornament duck, how art thou?
We live a 24-hour day up here, just like we did on Earth.
Слушайте радио Ностальгия.
Aw. Well, you can't possibly be out of potatoes, are you? It did go in the grate. Rude. All right, prepare to feed Ursula. Oh, well, unless you ate an entire pile of potatoes, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Oh! Ursula! What the flip? Grr. You only wanted to eat the balls, not me. I missed the radio. Darn. Darn. I did something. I'm sure there's no consequences to me making the toxic waste go the opposite way. meant to do that. Parallax view, what does that mean? I know what parallax kind of means. Does it mean anything in the game? There's a rat. You see the rat? No, you don't. Look. Rat. No, he's gone.
On with the show. Well, we've had a few requests for some classical music, and boy do I have a double treat for all you classical and vinyl lovers out there. A genuine record playing off an actual record player on loan from a dedicated RNF.
We're going down that hole right there.
So grab a tube of OMS, sit back, and enjoy some chill, neoclassical vibes with that warm vinyl sound. Right here.
Not what I was planning on.
On Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
I'm gonna get it. There we go. What? They're mad he didn't provide for a kid like adopt or have a baby. His dog died. So what are we mad about? I can never tell what to be mad about anymore. I think I'm about to go in that tube down there. Not what I was trying to do. Maybe it was what I was trying to do. It's funny. I can't get into the headspace of people who are just mad about stuff for no reason. That is absolutely none of their business. Like, I got more fish to fry, you know? What? Oh, I'm back here again. Where's the hole? Just move his dog in the Enterprise white view screen. And I saved the brush screen over it. Used for my camera OBS. Ah, that's fun. I don't see a hole. Oh, there it is. Golly.
Take a moment relax, and remember with Radio Nostalgia.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. That's funny. Wow, those are slick. Get up there, come on. I'm almost there. I don't need to skip. I might need to skip. Everybody likes potatoes every way possible. Hot, cold, fried, mashed. I don't know anybody who doesn't like potatoes. Come on, math, work for me. I guess the first try that I was doing, where I actually got it down that little crack there, would have been way better. Oh, jerk. That was professionally done. I feel pretty good about that. That's a long way to go. Can I reverse it and get it on top of that thing? I don't think I can. All right, so going up isn't a good idea.
Muzika iz starih dobrih dana. Radio nostalgija sa Marsa.
From neoclassical to electronica, we really do have it all here on Radio Nostalgia from Mars. First we heard an original vinyl with music from an unknown composer, lost to time, I'm afraid. All I can say is it's a white label test pressing found in a recycling bin with just the word Aftermath written across the label.
Come on.
After that we got the blood pumping with an upbeat tune from Polytet AD and their classic tune, Do You Love Me? Want to keep that blood pumping? Remember, exercise is mandatory. No groans, no bones. And mental exercise is just as important, so get on down to your local rec center for a dose of mentally stimulating team activities and some delicious OMAS. Okay, on to our next caller for the show. Manu reminds us that one person's pleasure is another person's pain, and that we might not all relax in the same way to the same things.
Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
I'd go back in a heartbeat. Tesla City is unbearable. As far as I'm concerned, this promised land is anything but a dictatorship without oxygen. All these daily routines and protocols about everything we took for granted on Earth are so exhausting. Is it safe to take off your hazmat to breathe? Is the water distilled from all our urine really safe? And exactly what behavior will trigger a social credit demotion? Not to mention, every sneeze is suspect. The whole dome has to be sanitized if someone even sniffles. You'd think we figured it out during the pandemics. I know social distancing up here is impossible, but how freaking difficult is it to keep your hands clean and just not sneeze on stuff?
Agreed.
Anyway.
Apparently really hard
maybe
for some
that's
people.
Humanity in a nutshell. After all, we walked on the moon before really learning to walk on Earth. I digress.
Yo, thank you, Chrono! Thank you, my friend. How is Chrono today? I hope you're well. 1 year, Mo.
Use your head, Candy.
It's our birthday.
Use your head. You're on Earth. There's no cure for that. Sam Beckett wrote that in Endgame. We're not cured, regardless of what our de facto overlords claim. It's ironic that the only thing we managed to export culturally onto another planet is a Silicon Valley brand of Protestantism. Sorry for rambling. Anyway, I called into the program to share some Earth sounds I captured. I'm sure listeners of RNFM who suffer from nostalgia like me will appreciate them.
No.
In the meditation dome, we delve into the light sounds of the Tuscan country, the olive grove shores of Kefalonia, the blue Danube below the
This is a weird game, Chrono. I'm kind of digging it.
I went to the meditation dome a few times, but just like yoga, I can't stand it. Simply, I don't miss nature at all.
I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. I got lots of really good creative energies happening, so makes me happy.
Or camping. I miss the city.
How you doing, man?
This whole predicament started because we mixed with wilderness in the first place. This bullshit about Mother Nature sugarcoated the fact that maybe we were supposed to keep a sharp boundary between ourselves and the wild. And now, we're demoted from Earthling to miserable Martian status. So at the end of every day, soul, I escape into texts I brought along. I drink that horrid canteen coffee and listen to urban sounds I recorded 15 years ago, mostly in New York and London. Here are some of my favorite sounds. Here's the sound of my bicycle rolling down the street.
Yay!
And the sound of the bustling city in the morning, a call and response of cars and birds.
Oh, you stinky, stinky machine. Don't do it!
And the giggling of my kids in Washington Square as a group of street performers play the boombox and do tricks.
No! You stupid! Ah!
A kettle going off.
I'm so enjoying this game. So great. Can I skip yet, please? I'm really bad at this level. They won't let me skip.
And for some reason, I'm obsessed with the sound of the New York
Yay.
MTA.
I was gonna get it eventually. It just would have taken a really long time. What do you want me to do? Okay, it's there. That seems fairly straightforward. But I bet it's not. That seems really easy. Why does it seem so easy? Ah, that explains it. Hey, little dude! You can take my ball? Don't take my ball. He's gonna get my ball! Oh, he didn't. Okay, good. Whew. That was close. Hey! You want a ball? Here, have a ball. Kid. It is cool that the radio goes away when you're underground. All we did is pillow to touch the sun. All we need is pillow to touch the sun. Okay. Oh, it's a guy pointing.
Nehmen Sie sich einen Moment Zeit. Entspannen Sie sich und erinnern Sie sich mit Radionostalgie vom Mars.
Like, we did it. We got to the end. Fun. Let's see how the whole thing ends. Whoops. Or don't. Yes! First try. Oh, I'm walking now. Probably should go right. But I'm a video gamer, and real gamers go left. Yep. That's what I thought. Hey, little dude. No, don't run away. Just because I'm weird looking, have a giant head, and I'm carrying a stick doesn't mean I'm going to hurt you. Coming at you, bro. Okay, predictions. What do you guys think is about to happen? Like, I'd have no idea what's about to happen. Like, the little guy, are we going to be his friend? Is he going to die? Is he going to start Gregorian chanting? Could happen. Maybe you spelled it wrong. Try spelling it differently. Rude. Rude. Hey, little dude. You want to be my best friend? No? Yes? No? Yes? No? I think he just was hanging out. took off his helmet and showed his friendly face. Foolish, you think he knew the toxic environment would destroy him eventually. The taxi spaceship messaged it was leaving, but after years of longing for this trip, the pilot wasn't going to return. To die on Earth was better than to live on Mars. And he wanted to meet this pale mutant kid, so he stayed here with me on Earth. That's really loud! Now, I listen to his stories about before the Great Catastrophe. We rebuilt the house. He taught me to read and write. He often coughs blood. I ask him if he wants to go back home. He smiles. I am home. Am I supposed to do something? Dude, this game is why I play indie games. I love crap like that. Just weird and fun and simple, yet at the same time, you know, like talking about how we live in a society. Got problems with Battlestar Galactica remake? I'm sorry. I don't even remember it. It was so long ago. That was stellar. Honestly, like, video games, in my experience, are meant to be an experience. You know what I mean? Like, it's something that you when you walk away, you should be like, man, that was really something. I'm different now that I've watched it or played it, right? Okay. Here's the story. Officially, I was a national hero, one of Mars mission's pilots, but I ended up a glorified delivery boy. They just gave me something to do and to stay away from the public gatherings in the Tesla City domes. On Mars, I delivered stuff from the Citizen Delight Center to Tesla City. Crash, screech. The vehicle was so mangled I could hardly drive it, and I couldn't focus. My mind was a permanent haze. The last time I heard her voice was the countdown. She worked in the control tower during launching. I'll see you soon. Promise. We're in this together. Love you to the stars and back. I was supposed to return in a couple of years and evacuate all of Alphaville with these reusable rockets, but that never happened. I was betrayed, and in turn, I betrayed her, not to mention 99% of the world. As time passed on Mars, in my sad, bitter state, I became a walking reminder of broken promises, of false dreams. In their experiment, scarce on oxygen and gravity, I was a disturbance to the fragile public morale. So I was approached to the position of a truck driver, appointed to the position of a truck driver. I just couldn't participate in the sham of interplanetary humanity, as the Tesla City CEO called it. Instead, I drank myself numb with wine made out of this awful piss-recycled water, and this went on for years. Until one night, with help from my only friend, pilot Serge, I sneaked into the docking bay of the golf club, Wasteland, and into a caddy ship. Later, Serge told me the CEO knew all along. On the last trip, a senior member of the club disappeared. In a way, they used me as bait for whatever dangerous creatures emerged in the post-apocalyptic Earth. The journey was long and difficult, but I was determined to return home. Entering the atmosphere was miraculous. Upon landing, I started sobbing. It felt like a new, transformed world with scattered reminders of our old illusions. With my jetpack in my wobbly hazmat suit, I was a Martian revisiting places I once used to take for granted. As you trailed me, I probably looked strange to you, roaming around like that. Our industrial structures were now covered by nature's intricate veins, webs, and rhizomes, clasping all of our projects in a strong organic embrace. Beautiful and sad. People left outside of Alphaville perished in the great ecological catastrophe, and I'm responsible. Now, over their dead bodies, the ultra-rich citizens of Mars play golf. Eventually, I went back to the crime scene, the launch site in Alphaville. I took off my helmet, and after all those years in the Martian lab setting, I took a deep breath of actual air. Then I sat in her chair in the control room. I ended up saving myself by playing the heroic part of a great pilot. It's exactly like that self-serving faux self-sacrifice for highfalutin transhumanist salvation that brought us to this end. By then, I knew something or someone was following me. I was shocked when I saw a kid. After years of Martian authorities claiming no human form could survive on Earth, you show up. Joy. That's the only way I can describe how I'm feeling now. Joy. The environment's killing me. I don't have your immunity to this new world. Yet I couldn't be happier. Yo! I'm gonna scan that code right now. Where's that code scanner? Oh no! There it is. I'll listen to this. At least 6 or 7 of those songs are absolutely great. Fun. Okay, back we go. Charlie's Odyssey unlocked. I already read it. It's all good. I'm not restarting. I don't care how you want me to. Exit game. Yes. Phew, that was fun. I don't know if you guys liked it as much as I liked it. I know it's a little weird to well, it was a lot weird. It was plenty weird, shall we say. But you know what? I really enjoyed doing that. That was a lot of fun. But then my disappointment, clean bill of teeth. I can reward myself with ice cream and hard candy. Yeah. Oh wow, that was cool. That was cool. I love games like that. Somebody tell Jate that it exists. He might like it too. Although I don't know if he's a music guy. I really liked that because it was indie music and indie games with indie vibe. Very cool. Very, very cool. The game, yeah, yeah, you did too? Okay, good. I'm glad you did. I wasn't sure if anybody was vibing along with me. Is he? Well, you definitely tell him about it because I think he would like it. Maybe I'll send it to him. Tell him it's a kind of a fun game. Okay, dudes, I'm out of here. Let's raid out. I will see you guys tomorrow by God's grace. And we're gonna raid back to Buried Candy. He's doing a partner push. It helps, and he's a cool guy, so hard not to go over there. See you guys soon, and bye-bye. Chances are. Hey, I said goodbye too soon. Chances are you already beat it? No way. If he played this, I would be very surprised. I'll send it to him and see if he played it already. Goodbye.